Halifax have a late inclusion in their side. Utility back Neil Haig coming in for scrum half Gary Stevens. Stevens' injury, hamstring injury, didn't respond to treatment, unfortunately. But Hull Kingston Rovers, they've been plagued by injuries all season, but today with Fairbairn, Clark and Broadhurst all declared fit, they must be very confident of a second successive semi-final. Good chance here, differential penalty to give Halifax a chance to put some real pressure on Rovers. 15 minutes gone, still 3 points to nil for HKR. Oh, there's a chance here for Nella. Oh, that was a good tackle. Still going. Is he in? Yes, he is. Skipper Chris Anderson. Good try from skipper there. Chris Anderson sent away, but they're congratulating that lad Keith Nella. It was his plunge, his drive that brought the forwards in and left the gap for Anderson to take advantage of. 4 points to 3 now.
And this is what Halifax required, the Australian connection here. Keith Nella, big blonde lad here, bustles his way in, just looks as though he's going to crash over. But watch Chris Anderson here, he pops up, and this is where you want to score tries in cup ties, right in the middle of the sticks.
Neil Haig, Halifax number 6, to put the ball in. And a good heel again. Beattie. Anderson, oh, that's good play from Anderson. Has he got the pace? Ricks to Wilson. He's in. Yes. Excellent try. And it was made by, again, the skipper, Chris Anderson, spotting the gap and just having the pace to make that extra yard on the outside, giving Scott Wilson there the formality.
And this is magnificent football from Halifax here. Chris Anderson starts to move, Graham Eady in the line, big bustling centre, and here he is again, Chris Anderson, leading by example. This is a magnificent break. Not only does he make the break, he hands the ball on to Grant Ricks, and Scott Wilson's there to have the simplest of chances.
Oh, good ball to Pendlebury. To Eady, the gap's there. And there's the try. Copybook play by this Australian fullback Graham Eady. Already broken Halifax's fullback try-scoring record. That's his 16th of the season.
Well, we was having a pint before the game, Ray, and somebody was saying that Graham Reedy's put a bit of pace on, but what a beautiful ball for John Pendlebury. Watch as the big fella launches onto this. Not only is he big, not only is he strong, he's put 2 yards of pace on from somewhere. Strength, pace, and what a good try.
Oh, good ball to Whitfield. Well, again, Colin Whitfield, he insists on throwing this ball to anybody, but it could have worked. There's a try there. Yes. It's Chris Anderson's second. Copybook stand-off play. Good backing up. Tremendous try. And that good, big Halifax crowd delighted by it all. What an example for a player coach.
Well, Chris Anderson here, I would think big Will George here, but Chris Anderson, I think they'll give him the town hall clock. Nella again owns the ball, but look who's in support. Not only does he score it, look where he wants to go. Makes it as easy as possible for Colin Whitfield. I think after this they'll give him the town hall clock.
And delight on the Halifax faces, the scoreline of 21 points to 3 here for these Yorkshiremen. These side really put on the sparkle here this afternoon. Just 6.5 minutes gone here in the second half. And Hull Kingston Rovers from left to right in our screens on the white shirts and the red band. Certainly got a lot to do, Alec, haven't they?
Yes, I think they're really being outclassed, outplayed and outthought, because Halifax are playing some magnificent football, taking the ball up and really supporting the man with the ball. It really looks as though there's only one side in it.
Miller. And I think it's the force of that tackling that's really giving Hull Kingston Rovers problems. Halifax have put the tries on the board, but whenever Hulkinson Rovers have attacked, tremendous defence from Halifax.
This fella George on the floor, Ray, if you just have a look at the size of his legs, how would you like two of them on a plate?
Keith Neller, Scott. Good forward play, good combination play, and good stand-off there from Anderson. He's got the pace to read it. Oh, knock on. Would have been a certain try, and it's that combination again of Australian fullback Graham Eady and his skipper, player coach Chris Anderson. Both of these two players follow the ball, follow the half break. And a scrum down here now. Paul Harkin to put the ball in.
I don't think, Ray, I've ever seen Chris Anderson, you know, run as fast as what he's actually going. He looks as though he's really put a lot of pace on, or he's keen to get to Wembley.
What is significant, Alec, that coach Roger Millward has moved ex-Great Britain international Mike Smith into the standoff position now to mark him.
Well, I think he's a good judge, because certainly Chris Anderson's causing all the damage.
And George Fairbairn a little upset there. Usually the most phlegmatic of customers is George.
I think this should be interesting, Ray. What's he saying? Is he saying this in Australian, or is he asking to have a pint? I think he'll find out till he get the message over.
Well, it's a penalty to Hulkinson Rovers. To Dorahy. And that's a good kick. We've had some good line kicking here this afternoon, especially from this man Dorahy. Oh, good break here by Andy Kelly, the substitute. To Smith. Rovers coach Roger Millward brought on both his substitutes, Gordon Smith and Kelly, but Gordon Smith had to go off very, very quickly injured. But looking to, I think, change the mode of his play. They've concentrated Rovers far too much on forward probes down the middle, to the neglect of the wings. This is better stuff from them. And there's Kelly again. Good ball to Stead. Oh, he's beaten Scott. He must be in. Yes. That's better. More expansive tactics there from Hulkinson Rovers, switching it out wide. They over-concentrated on the down-the-middle probes.
I think what they're going to start calling now is super sub Kelly. He's only touched the ball twice. He's made a break, made a try, and it's a lovely ball here as he gets the ball, Andy Kelly. And Ray Stead has a lot of work to do here. Outpaces Mick Scott, and he still's got to score it. It does keep Nell in the corner. Good try.
So Ray Stead bringing Hulkinson Rovers back in at 21 points to 7. And being harried and hounded by these blue and white hoops of Halifax. Eady. Oh, that's a good pass from Eady to Pendlebury to Dixon. Oh, good run by Wicks. Can he get it away? He does. To Scott Wilson. That's a good ball to Neller. Oh! Poor McCallion. But superb play. Let's give credit to a hooker there, Seamus McCallion, at the end of the move all afternoon. They have done so far. There's a chance, there's a try, and that's what comes. Colin Whitfield, another 4 points, and really that try came because again, Hulkinson Rovers were standing still, passing the ball flat, and just like a sort of rugby union 7-a-side tournament, the opponents were waiting for them. The ball came to Colin, and there's the try. John Holsworth just stopping the play. Mick Scott, the substitute, coming off there, done a very hard working stint. And Neil James on in his place.
Not too bad subs to bring on, Ray, at this stage of the game, although I don't think they need it.
Yes, Neil James, Great Britain forward from last season against France. Well, back again. Oh, good run from Wilf George. This is the run I said we wanted to see. He's got Fairbairn to beat. But a good tackle from George Fairbairn. Copybook stuff right round the legs. But it's all Halifax. McCallion. A real confident side now, Halifax. They've won this cup for...
Come off. They've really outplayed Kingston Rovers in every department.
Graham Eady. Oh, straight through 4 tackles. He's a big lad, is this Australian fullback, but he shouldn't have gone through 4 tackles like that. But there's one, there's a chance. Paul Dixon striding for the line, and he's in. No problem. And literally now this Halifax side are going through this paper-thin Kingston Rovers defence. Once or twice though we've seen Colin Whitfield overrunning the passes from Chris Anderson. Kelly. Oh, good pass from Kelly to Dorothy. Now, has he got the pace to go off from George? He hasn't. Wilf George. Oh, good win. Once again, though, flounders on that George Fairbairn tackle. Oh, but that's a beautiful pass. Is Ricks going for the corner himself? He is, yes. Good dummy there by Grant Ricks. Good judgment in his pace. And 35 points to 7 for Halifax now. Absolute slaughter of Kingston Rovers.
If it wasn't telling you, Drewin, well, what a tremendous game, but we'll be happy to get there first.
Well, there is the hooter. No more play. Superb victory for Halifax. 35 points to 7 against Kingston Rovers. Magnificent performance.
Overwhelming.